Hey Sagittarius, I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to read from Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill. It's an awesome book. However, I want to talk about this energy. We have a full moon coming up in Scorpio. Well, it's probably here right now because it's Friday the 17th and it's supposed to be right about now into the 18th of May. And what I've been studying is it's a time to bring out that depth of the best of ourselves. It's like the outcome of this is after the climax of it. It's at its fullest its highest vibration, and what comes from that, especially with Jupiter in your sign, is nothing but blessings from all the things these past 7 years have brought. As you can see, I went short. I made the choice to cut it, but it was because I'm donating it. I got diagnosed with 3 different kinds of cancer. I uploaded my last video, and do I have actual cancer? And come to find out I do. 3 kinds, actually. However, this is my 3rd battle, so you can just call me a vet. In a decade, that's what I've dealt with since 2010 and 11. So, astrology, if you are into it like that, where you're wondering about planets and where they are and what they do, believe me when I tell you that it is all true. But there's the sun and moon opposing each other. Moon in Scorpio, sun in Taurus. You know, what are you picking up in your environment? Is it yours or is it someone else's? Is it the place? Is it the thing? It's probably not yours. Scorpio will show you that. You can use this. Because Taurus is about self-value and love. And Venus and Mercury and Uranus are there. So Scorpio is that deep-seated issues, the deep dark secrets. So where's Scorpio in your chart? Taurus is going to be, the Taurus energy is going to be illuminating that Scorpio energy, full moon. So I wrote a lot of stuff down that I've been just sharing with all the signs, and but that 7-year vibration, remember Scorpio rules the 8th house. It's all about rebirth. So I'm going to read from this like I did every other sign I'm doing, and it's just like, what does Sagittarius need to hear? And I open, and whatever comes up is what I read. So this is from page 47. Faith is the beginning of all great achievement. If Edison had stopped by merely wishing for the secret with which electric energy might be harnessed and made to serve through the incandescent, lamp that convenience to civilization would have remained among nature's multifarious secrets. He met with temporary defeat more than 10,000 times before wresting this secret from nature. It was finally yielded up to him because he believed it would be, and kept on trying until he had the answer. Edison uncovered more of nature's secrets. They might have been called miracles, in an earlier period, in the realm of physics, than they did any other man who ever lived, and this because he became acquainted with his other self. I have his own word for this, but even if I did not have it, his achievements of themselves have disclosed the secret in their unfoldment. Nothing within reason is impossible to the man who knows and replies upon his other self. Whatever man believes to be true has a way of becoming true. In Sagittarius, you embody that, ruling the 9th house of, even religion. Maybe you're changing your views. Maybe you're changing your perception on what you once believed, or what this past decade, or maybe even 7 years, at a minimum, has taught you. So, anyway, I'm going to read from the Rider-Waite deck. However, I am also going to pull a Game of Thrones tarot card to clarify and what needs to be done kind of thing. I'll point the camera down. So you got right out the gate, 6 of Wands and Queen of Cups. When I point the camera down, you'll get a better view of them. Well, that Queen of Cups is definitely a lot of Scorpio and Pisces. So we get that true node and Mars together in Cancer also. You know, movement from Aries to Cancer is a big difference from fire to water. There's that Two of Swords. We did have those 2 full moons back to back in Libra about the relationship, and most of that is relationship of self, especially with all this Taurus energy of loving self. We can't love others until we love ourselves. I should reword that. It is a lot easier loving someone else when you are loving yourself. It's a lot more simple and more responsible. But this is good. You're always shooting that arrow. You're always doing that movement. And this is a good time to do it with Scorpio. So it's this weekend. Let's see what else falls out for Sagittarius. So yeah, I've got some battles, but why not, right? Scorpio, Sun and Moon, Uranus and Mercury in the 10th house. Yeah. I got Saturn, Jupiter in the 8th house with my true node and Lilith. There's another card for you guys, so I'm getting it. It's okay though. This one fell out first, which is the Ace of Swords, and then the 9 of Cups. Pisces, I believe, got 9 of Cups also. And the Ace of Swords, and I shuffled. Always do. I take a lot of time in between readings, between the zodiacs, so. Yeah, so that's why I've been MIA. But I do that naturally, so no big shock here. Time doesn't resonate in my world right now. It really can't. There we go. Full card. That's good, right? I mean, Aquarius is represented a lot by the Fool, but I just believe really Aries is more the Fool card. So yeah, this like whole thing with these opposing energies for Sagittarius, I mean, it's different with Earth and water coming together when you're a fire sign. Look at your Venus placement too in your chart. That says a lot about what's going on, you know, with you, especially when we get these full moons. Ace of Wands. I think too, I was going to say, it's like a feeling of being young again. You know, it's the childlike kind of thing, kind of like the Fool also, and then the Knight of Cups fall out. There we go. Queen of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful energy. That is all you. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. Forward movement. Traveling with the water. That's this full moon in Scorpio's bringing up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, I'm going to point the camera down. Please hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload. You can also see some stuff on my Instagram at Jesus House 8. I'll be right back, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is like the most beautiful read ever. I have Venus in Sagittarius, so I will take it. I think I said that to you guys to check where your Venus is placed too, which is something there. Probably simply me just connecting with you guys. But I write stuff down when I post these videos. I sit and study the cards for what they are and for how I see them, and sage and meditate and basically listen. And then I deliver. So, let's turn on a little bit of music. Turn it up a little bit. So I picked up somebody, like I don't know if it's a partnership. As far as, well, it's a partnership, but I don't know what kind. That's going to resonate with you however it needs to. It could be intimate, it could be business, people, places, things. We all deal with them. I don't do love readings unless they call for it. So, this could be love, depending on what you're dealing with in your life. 6 of Wands come out. Very hopeful. Like, people adore you. Like I said, this read was beautiful. The Queen of Cups comes out. Whatever you're doing is feeding your dreams. So, like, you are devoted and intelligent. Like, you are perfect, you know, for this other person especially. Because the Two of Swords, you stay away from others' drama and you don't take it personally. Like, you're a good friend, very tender, you know, very full of spirit. It's just gorgeous. And notice she's standing under that moon. That's just amazing. I think you're just like loving this Scorpio energy, because the Ace of Swords comes out, and this is like a card of great force, like a higher learning. And yesterday, that was my word of the day. It was higher learning, and to deal with the Cancer battle. So, Nine of Cups, like, I just see this contentment through the whole read, and then all of a sudden it's like Nine of Cups comes out after these four came out. Like, your contentment, you know, and you're satisfied when you go inside yourself at what you see, like who you really are, what your soul is. Like, you love yourself, and there's nothing more beautiful than having that experience of being able to love yourself. It gives you this full energy, which came out after the Nine of Cups. You're at your greatest, highest vibration. Fearless with the Sun and Taurus, searching for your experience. Remember, you view others' experience through, you know, how you look at your own experience in life. It's according to your own. Everything is. We're all reflections of one another. The Ace of Wands came out. I have to ask this partner, it's like, if they're coming into some kind of inheritance and sharing it with you, and they're like freely giving you rewards and gifts for being the wonderful person that you are, like you're perfect for them. Because this Knight of Cups comes out, and I wrote this down. There's like a gracefulness referring to those of higher graces of the imagination. And when I looked at what I've been studying, that's almost the exact depiction of the card. And it was just perfect. It's like this person is madly in love with your energy, or you yourself. Just, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever you choose. Because the Queen of Cups came out, and it's like you're accepting it, like you embody this magnetism, and you're honored to know this person. Like it's almost like it's added so much to things that you felt you were missing in your life previously before knowing this person. And it's just amazing. And I think the Six of Cords at the bottom, Six of Cords, wow. Maybe you've got this cord going with them. The Six of Swords, you move along with this person effortlessly, just like the water flows downstream. Like, you could really be going on a trip with them because of these new experiences that you are wanting to have. And that's what Sagittarius is all about. Is loading the arrow, pulling back, and going. Shooting it. You embody the Queen of Wands right now. I mean, how gorgeous is that? I want to see who this other person is. I didn't do this for the other signs, but I have a feeling I should do this for you. Let's use, I'm going to still use the Game of Thrones deck, but I'm going to use this enchanted map and just see, that's what it told me to use, and just kind of try to feel this other person. I'm just kind of being nosy, to be honest. Magic Prayer came out. Let's see what it says. I still have to read from the book because it's so new, and the Game of Thrones is new. I still have to read from that one also. Well, I mean, I know what the cards mean, but you know how they depict it. It's number 32. Speak your prayers, listen for answers, act in faith. When you see the Magic Prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you, and when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power. And this is what I've been talking about with this higher realm vibration that you're on. This is a beautiful spread. Of all the reads I've ever done personally and on YouTube, which is a pretty good amount now. Wow. I mean, this is by far the most exciting, and I felt excitement with you guys too. I'm dealing with the Sagittarius today, and two actually, one with the Sagittarius moon, one with the Scorpio moon, and connecting with them has been rough, but it is beautiful at the same time, because I see what this past decade, how my life has affected them with my experience, and respecting their experience. Like, I think you do that. Like I said, my Venus is in Sagittarius, so I have a pretty good connection with you guys as far as the Sagittarius energy in general. It says, speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Well, that's definitely what Scorpio full moons do. Destiny awaits you. So as long as you keep in with that conscious contact, you be assured you're on the right path. I mean, the fool's on the right path. The zero embodies God. That's what God is all or nothing. It's all how you look at it. With all this earth energy, the dog is still bound, and I think that represents that a lot too, with Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn, and all this Taurus, earth. So I'm going to do from the Game of Thrones. Look at this book, by the way. How gorgeous is that? It's like a hard copy, a little hardback. I love it. Anyway, so let's do this. Let's pull from the Game of Thrones for Sagittarius. I know I gave you a little extra there, but it's such a beautiful read. I don't want to stop. But I've got others. No rush. Time is only created by people. The universe did not create that. It's irrelevant. Wow. There, look. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, queens and kings, and is what I feel like. You've got a king in your life. And I do feel like, just to be honest, I really don't want to like make this the whole point, but I do feel like it's like a lover. Even though there's no lover, I just feel like you're just embodying love. Anyway, okay, I'll get over it. Let me keep going here. Okay. King of... Oh, where is it? This book is very hard to find everything. I mean, we know what the Queen of Coins is, but I want to, here we go, get closer. I want to see what the Game of Thrones says about it. It says, key meanings is affection, love, fertility, abundance, and help. The upright meaning, generous and highly intelligent. And I said it there. It's this intelligence right here, this Ace of Swords, and this Libra full moons back to back. Use this relationship. That's what it just symbolizes for me, that you have is beautiful. But generous and highly intelligent, this queen appreciates life's natural pleasures. She enjoys work that is hands-on and that directly benefits others, from cooking and gardening to environmental work in public office. Applied to a situation, the card signifies fertile ideas and financial support. I said about that inheritance with this Ace of Wands. Coming from, I think, this Knight of Cups. So, applied to a situation, the card signifies also, it can predict love, marriage, pregnancy. An additional meaning is a close relationship with animals and nature. So that could be something you're doing too, is you've got so much love around you because your environment is full of it, but that's why you're so happy during this Scorpio full moon, because the depths of yourself are actually very beautiful and pure and light. Good for you, Sagittarius. Good for you. So, thank you so much for your support. Again, my apologies for taking breaks so much, but I've been very sick even before the diagnosis. So now I'm in a better spot, and I'm going to start busting these readings out. I love you so much. Feel free to comment. I'll see you soon. Thank you.